Hello Richard, my boy. Apologies for missing last week's video. I don't have a huge excuse. It was mainly the fact that on Monday and Tuesday I was working from home and basically just spoke to you all day. I think that put me out of whack and then just kind of forgot to do it. By the time your video came in, I was just like, I'll just wait till next week. So here we are, next week, and I'm going to be on time. So that's good. It's Monday. I've been off all day because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then today. So I was off on Friday and off today. I've been up in Wales on holiday with Helen, and it's lovely as usual. It was lovely as usual. We went to a place called Salmon Cottage, which was right next to a river. And on the Friday, had a chill morning here, drove up to Wales, or drove across to Wales, and then just kind of hung out. Then Saturday, met up with my parents, went for a big walk. Originally, I suggested we were doing a waterfall walk, because Mum's just moved to Swansea to work there now. So Mum and Dad are not together during the week. Mum goes up to Swansea and then comes back on the Friday, or Dad comes up, whatever. Which isn't too far from the Brecon Beacons, which is where we were. So when I said, we can go on a walk, we can go on this waterfall walk. It's like 4.5 miles. It's not too bad. Mum obviously immediately discounted that when we arrived and said, there's this 9-mile one instead that we could do. So obviously we ended up doing this 5-hour walk instead, in proper Jones mum fashion. But it was really good. There were some really good, really impressive waterfalls, one you could walk behind. Waterfalls are cool. Like, they're a cool place to, especially when you can walk behind them. It reminds you of like The Incredibles or that shrine in Breath of the Wild, which is like behind the waterfall. I always think they're very cool secret place locations. Like, if I was doing a D&D campaign, I would like make a secret base behind one that, I don't know, whatever. I think they're cool. There were loads of really good ones, actually. I was surprised. Like, good waterfalls. Yeah, one you could walk behind is great. Sunday was spent watching Hannibal and sort of waiting out Storm Sierra, which wasn't that bad from where we were, but I think there's been some flooding. Watched Hannibal, which is really good. It's Hannibal is played by the guy, he's called Mads Mikkelsen. He plays the bad guy in Casino Royale that cries blood, and he's really good as Hannibal. Very manipulative, very suave, and obviously brutal. It's good. We're in the second season, and we've lost some of the. It spends a lot of time in the first season. Each episode is like a different murder, and all of the murder is very like artistically presented. They're always like murders, and the murder scene is always presented very artistically. It's always quite interesting. So yeah, it's quite cool. And obviously there's this backdrop of Hannibal Lecter being Hannibal Lecter, and not having been caught, and sort of helping. He's a psychiatrist. It's good. But it's today. Went to HMY Classic, which is where they've got a few bookshops, but I wasn't really in a browsing mood. And we came back. Here we are. Since it's been 2 weeks since I last spoke on this thing, I've also moved into a new office. So same distance to cycle to, slightly less nice route. But the office is massive, much more spacious, kind of designed for the company. Like, the interior was all kind of designed for the company, so it's like the company colours and all that. It's very modern. We've all got standing desks, and the walls are all windows, floor to ceiling. I'm up on the second floor, which is nice. But it's in Oxford Business Park, which is less of a nice location than central Oxford. It's funny, kind of, working from home was a bit of a double-edged sword in that it was really nice, but it betrayed how little work I had to do and what I could be doing in that time, where like we played so much Civ. It was great, but like I had no work to do, and then I went into work on Wednesday and it was just like, oh my god, I have the same amount of work to do as I did yesterday, but I realised I stand there waiting a lot of the time for like 7 hours for the day to end. So it's a little bit stressful, like in a way that's not normal stressful, like not like, oh, this is stressful, but just like kind of personal progression. Like you feel like you're devolving. I don't know, brain's melting and like you're going nowhere, which is kind of stressful in an existential way. So that's what's been going on. We finally booked the ski holiday. Oh my god, I cannot wait. It's going to be so good. 5 weeks today we'll be skiing. You'll be skiing before that because you're going early, but I'm so looking forward to it. It's going to be so good. I'm looking forward to doing some ski stuff. The final thing I'll say is that we have an unbelievably good pool table in the new office. It is crazy good, like beyond anything I've ever played on. And it just accentuates all of the things about pool that I like. Like the pool, the game itself isn't even the thing I like most about pool. It's which like the mechanics of the game. It's like fine. What I actually like is the balls bouncing back and forwards, hitting a ball into another ball, the clacking sound it makes, all of the aesthetics and kind of I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Tactility of it all is the good bit, and this table makes all of that very clear and very smooth, and the balls are shiny, and they like thump into like a felt, like when they like go in the pockets and then down into the bit where they sit until you take them back out again. It's kind of felt lined, and they drop from a little bit of a height, so it goes dunk, it like thuds in a soft way. It's nice. It's good stuff. All right, that is what I've been up to in the last 2 weeks. Sorry again, I missed a week, but I hope that this has put all of the information back and given you all of the stuff you wanted. Future me. I need to shave before I go to work tomorrow. Not because I need to be shaven for work, just because this is too long now. And on that note, I'll see you on the flip side. Stay out.